Welcome to NEXTGames Ambuscade series. Now today, we'll be going over the July 2023 Volume 2 Ambuscade against a Funguar. Now the last time we saw this was exactly 2 years ago in July of 2021, and there are two ways to go about this run depending on how well you are geared and can take down that main NM. Before that though, let's briefly talk about key item acquisition. You will need one plantoid kill for your first run of the day, and 3 plantoid kills for multiple runs in that same day. Now you can find plantoid kills that don't give experience for that first run all over Vanadil. But for the multiple runs in the same day when you need experience yielding plantoids, I recommend using Waypoint Warp to Yorica Weld, Vivek number 3. Directly south from there, you can find a number of experience yielding plantoids that will allow you to quickly get your key item. Next, let's move on to the run itself. Now the run starts off with only the Funguar Yartsa Gunbu on the battlefield. With both strategies that I recommend, you want to begin the run by doing as much damage as you can as quickly as you can to Yartsa. Use any combat buffs that you have available on the job that you're on, and use Trust that will help you get that damage in as quickly as possible. Now if you can manage to kill the Funguar in less than 1 minute and 30 seconds, your run will be over, and you will have completed one of the fastest ambuscade runs that you can do. If, however, after a little over 1 minute and 30 seconds you haven't finished off Yartsa yet, he's going to spawn a Dark Elemental. Now you want to immediately switch to that Dark Elemental and kill it as quickly as possible. Light skill chains and magic bursts can be very beneficial when taking him down quickly. Now if you take too long to kill the Dark Elemental, he will start spawning Skullcaps, which are Fungars with random hit. Now you want to leave them alive while you finish off that Dark Elemental, but as soon as that Dark Elemental is dead, you want to then take out those Skullcaps as quickly as you can, due to their random hate nature which can wreak havoc with your back line. You will also notice that when the Dark Elemental is killed, immediately a Light Elemental will spawn in its place. You do not want to kill this Light Elemental, as its presence is making Yartsa's defense weaker. What you want to do is switch back to Yartsa once you finish the Dark Elemental and Skullcaps, and then get in as much damage as you can as quickly as possible, just like the start of the run. Now for most jobs that are decently geared, you actually should be able to finish off Yartsa in the next minute or so after finishing off those Skullcaps and the Dark Elemental. However, if you are lesser geared, the Light Elemental is going to eventually despawn, and shortly after that, a Dark Elemental is going to spawn in its place, starting this whole process over again. Now even if you are lesser geared, you're normally going to have Yartsa at under 20% hit points when the second Dark Elemental spawns. As long as that's the case, you want to stay focused on Yartsa and finish him off, which will end your run. However, if you find yourself that you have Yartsa above 20% hit points when this second Dark Elemental spawns, then you want to go ahead and switch over to that Dark Elemental and both take it out and any Skullcaps he has spawned before finishing Yartsa. Now all in all, this month's Ambuscade should take you anywhere from 1 to 5 minutes, depending on how well you're geared. In the first example you saw, it was on my Ninja, using only Sylvia as a trust, and I was able to still finish in about 1 minute. Now the second battle example that you're seeing right now has me not using any gear swap, and only starting Ambuscade Gear and weapons. Now this run is meant to represent a lesser geared player, and will show you how those runs will differ from the first run you saw, where we were able to finish them off in about 1 minute. That first Dark Elemental is about to spawn, so let's go ahead and see how this strategy works out. Enjoy the rest of the battle example. that's going to be it for this month's Volume 2 Ambuscade. I hope you found that helpful. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next month. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.